welcome to my channel. My name is Kyle Shumway. So there's a couple things that have recently happened over the last couple weeks that really made me want to do this video. Number one's the fall leaves. Like, the fall leaves are crazy. Like, look at that. The second thing that happened is this new freaking iPhone 11 Pro. Holy crap. See, look at these leaves. Look at that. Look at the color of these leaves, dude. It's amazing. Isn't that incredible? Anyway, freak, keep getting distracted. What I want to do is I want to compare my $10,000 Canon setup with the body and with my 3 lenses with the iPhone 11 Pro, which has its 3 lenses. So it's 3 lenses versus 3 lenses, Apple versus Canon. We're gonna see how this turns out. We got some amazing photography options today because fall leaves, baby. They're just amazing. I'm gonna take some pictures and we're gonna freaking see if this iPhone 11 Pro can match the quality of a Canon, like a $10,000 camera setup. Really pretty up here. I brought my nice camera and I brought my iPhone 11 Pro. I just want to compare just some random shots to see how the iPhone 11 Pro does next to this big, nice setup. What's cool about each of these is I have 3 separate lenses for each one. So for each shot, there should be a good lens that works. Let me show you the 3 lenses that I'm going to be working with here. The camera I'm working with is the Canon 5D Mark IV. I love it, it's awesome. On the camera right now is an 85mm 1.2, which is so incredible. It's like the best portrait lens I've ever used. This is the most wide angle 17-40. This, the 24mm, this has a lot of glass in it. 24mm 1.4. I love this lens. So those are the 3 lenses I'm working with. And we have the 3 lenses on this camera. So we're gonna compare these 2 and see how they work next to each other. This versus that. These are the 2 setups we're working with. Let's see which one performs better. Okay, I'm not gonna lie when I say I actually had to go home and get my coat because I was so freaking cold. I couldn't even function, so I drove home. Luckily, I'm only 10 minutes from the canyon, so it was really easy, but holy crap, it is so pretty up here. Take a look at this, look. This is American Fork Canyon in Utah. Look at that, so pretty. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna try to get some pictures and maybe some fall leaves. I want to hone in on some of the most commonly used photography that people use on their phone. So here are the categories. Landscape, which is very popular, especially on Insta. Model photography, full body shot, like clothing, Pinterest, things like that. And then portrait photography. So those are the 3 types of photography I'm gonna be focusing. This first one is the one that I'm least experienced in. The landscape. I'm gonna give it a shot. I did see a shot over here. Got my phone, I've got my camera. Let's go see which one takes a better picture. Timpanogos Cave. Here's my shot. So we've got some leaves, some bright leaves. Pine tree, rock, stream. This I think looks really cool. Actually, from taking a look at it, that was my original shot. I think I'm gonna try to take all this in right here. Okay, that was my camera picture. Now let's get the phone here and see how the phone does. Okay, we got the phone. For this one, I'm gonna go the wide angle right here. And it actually frames up pretty good. I'm going to show both of those pictures after I Lightroom and everything, and then I'm gonna see if you guys can tell the difference between which picture was with a professional camera and which picture was with the iPhone. It is mid-October. We've already got snow up here. I'm up the canyon. I found another shot right here. See if I can use some creative processes to kind of capture this really cool stream and see how that turns out. Again, so I'm gonna put these pictures up and see if you can tell the difference between them. That first one, I was using the 24mm 1.4, but I cranked it all the way up to f/22. But anyway, now it's time for the phone. Let's see if I can get a cool picture with the phone. And I glanced over and I saw this. Take a look. Look at that. And so obviously I thought to myself, I've got to capture that. So let's go capture it. I put my 24mm 1.4 back on. And I'm probably gonna be shooting on the iPhone with like the middle zoom lens. Anyway, this is really cool, check it out. So we got this waterfall thing here, then it kind of goes down over here. I might position myself down over here and see how that works out. Let's go check it out. Maybe like right here, look at that. Check it. We got some color up here, got some cliffs up there, and just this really cool water. Dude, this is amazing. I wish that my cabin could just be like right here. Oh man. Do you guys love places like this? I love places like this. Like I just want to go up there and like explore, and I just want to like come here and like throw rocks in there and stuff. The sun coming through right there, look how awesome that is. Ah, this is so cool, dude. You know, like these boulders and stuff. Anyway, let's start trying to capture it. It's gonna be impossible. It's always impossible to capture something that's cool. So let's try it. Dude, this is so cool. That wide angle on this camera is so cool. Dude, the iPhone pictures right here are turning out so cool because the wide angle. I'm gonna go put my wide angle on this to give it a better shot. Okay, obviously with this new lens, they're turning out amazing. I can't wait to show you guys, to see what you think. Which picture is the iPhone picture and which picture is the professional photography picture. The thing that's so cool about this is literally all water that melted like 3 hours ago. It melted and it's just slowly been trickling down the mountain, through the canyon, and here it is. It's probably like 33 degrees, maybe 34. I'm here on this rock, and I have a pretty good shot. I mean, honestly, that's a great shot, right? But I want the shot that I could get from over there, because then I'll be able to see that waterfall again. Do I dare? I mean, how do you, where do I, right there? Maybe right there? I don't know. Is it worth it? I don't know. Okay, it is time for the next segment of this. We're gonna do portrait photography right now. I'm here at my wife's store. It's called Rad Swim. She has a swimwear store. Let's go in. I'm gonna see if I can steal one of her employees for a little photo shoot. Isn't this place so cool? That's a real palm tree. That's my palm tree, basically. Hey Maddie, can I steal you for my YouTube channel? Yes. For a photo shoot really fast? Oh, yes. Okay, I'm gonna take pictures of Maddie, first with this camera, and then with an iPhone, and we're gonna see if you guys can tell the difference between this camera picture and an iPhone picture. Are you okay with that? Yes, I am. Yay, okay. We love springing photo shoots on Maddie. It's like her favorite thing. It's my favorite. Okay, that picture turned out pretty good. We're gonna use the iPhone portrait mode now and see how that goes. Okay. That was basically like the easiest photo shoot ever. You got a good subject, so easy to take pictures of that. I'm gonna Lightroom those pictures and I'm gonna put them up here. Right now, I wanna see if you guys can tell the difference between those. Tell me if you can figure out the difference, if you can identify which one's the iPhone picture and which one's the $10,000 camera picture. Next, we're gonna do model pictures with my wifey. Okay. If you want to. Yeah. Oh, you're even dressed cute.
Thanks. This is on Taylor Nicole's website. So our
Who's Taylor Nicole?
Our 14-year-old has her own clothing boutique, and she designed some of the jumpers. She didn't design this one, but I love it. Check her out on TaylorNicoleApparel.com.
Okay, and do you want to know the secret? I'm the one that actually bought this jumper for us. I found it, and then I convinced Michelle to buy it.
And now I'm so glad because I love it. Kyle also, this jacket caught his eye, and he's like, feel this. And I felt it, I was like,
yeah.
You're right, we need this.
Seriously.
And I'm like, if Kyle wouldn't have been with me, this wouldn't be here.
No.
And this wouldn't be here.
Yeah,
so, thanks.
Cool. You're welcome. Okay, dudes, we are going to photo shoot Michelle against the flower wall over there. Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
Welcome to the photo shoot.
Thank you.
This is an 85mm, see, so it has a lot of zoom. Let me see if I can get back. Cute. fell.
I know.
Oh my gosh. I have to put that back. So that is this camera. Now let's try the iPhone 11 Pro. We're going to do this same photo shoot with this iPhone 11 Pro. And here we've got our settings, 1, 2, and 5 times. Since that was an 85mm zoom lens, I'm gonna go 2 times on this. Okay, Michelle. Okay, good. I'm actually gonna do portrait mode here. Move closer, it says. Okay, moving closer. Oh man. That's the problem with this portrait mode is you have to be close. And so this right here is the one failing of the iPhone 11 Pro and all these fancy cameras they have set up. I can't do a full body shot and get bokeh. And that's what social media just wants, you know? The other thing social media wants is a front facing camera, right Michelle? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's try it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you guys, I'm gonna put up the pictures now. Boom! You tell me if you can tell the difference. Which one is the iPhone 11 Pro picture and which one is the Canon picture with the 85mm bokeh lens.
It's interesting to me watching him with his big camera and then the little camera, and I want the little camera to work so much because it's so compact, right?
It's in your pocket,
that's definitely a pro. You can't forget that the iPhone 11 is put it in your pocket, you throw it in your purse, whatever, and the big camera's harder to carry, so you just have to.
Let me say one other thing about the big camera versus the little iPhone. It does take a lot of setup, not a lot, but it takes, number one, a lot of knowledge to know how to like change the f-stop, change the aperture, change the shutter speed, change the ISO. All of that iPhone does for you automatically.
This is true because we've had his SLR for 5 years and I don't know how to use it. Like I can put it in manual.
You're getting okay.
Kyle's taught me here and there, but it really is something I'd have to sit down and learn. Whereas the iPhone, I just can grab.
Yeah, I do feel like it takes a couple years to get all the way proficient with that, unless you're shooting like every day. Taylor has an argument.
If you were to take a picture with the big camera and then put it on big TV screen, it would be good quality, not pixelated, and it would stay on there. If you were to take it with a phone, it would get all pixelated and blurry and you cannot enlarge it.
Taylor thinks that an iPhone picture doesn't have enough megapixels to put on a big TV screen. Which, Taylor, let me just ask you a question. How often are you putting pictures on a TV screen?
Well, but look at this too, like you can't like print it out.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. Well, there is an argument there. Prints are so rare these days. Like, I can't see the iPhone designers and engineers designing for prints. It's just gone. Anyway, but what I do think they totally failed in, they should have put these fancy cameras on the front face of the camera. Like, it's great that there's like portrait mode and everything, but they should have put the big fancy cameras on the front facing because nobody films like this these days. They all film like this. I mean, some people do, but those people are like have professional cameras. And I don't think those cameras will ever be, maybe they'll be in a phone.